Hey there folks, Tom Rigsby from TomRigsby.com. This week we're talking about a vision-based framework to help you get to your definition of success. Today I'm going to tell you about the role your B-HAG has to play in achieving those goals. If you don't know what a B-HAG is or how to incorporate it, stay tuned. This episode of 7 Minutes in the Morning is just for you. Well, hey there folks, good morning and welcome. This is 7 Minutes in the Morning. It's your daily dose from the business coach. That's me. My name is Tom Rigsby, and this is the show where we take one topic every day to help you build a better business. Well, this week we're talking about using a vision-based framework to help you get to your definition of success. You know, very often it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day tasks of being in business and running a business. And pretty soon those tasks begin to take on a life of their own. And if we just step back and look at it for a minute, we'll realize I'm not really sure what this is doing to help me get to my vision of success. So what I want to talk to you about is this framework. That's what we've been talking about so far this week. And by using this framework, we can create alignment so that our vision of success drives our goals drive the projects and tasks that we work on. And that way the things we work on every day complete tasks, which achieve goals, which gets us to our vision. Today I want to talk about a very special kind of goal, a B-HAG. That's a Big Hairy Audacious Goal, and it serves a special purpose in the framework. Now, yesterday we talked about goals and how to use the SMART acronym to make sure they're specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Today, the B-HAG is a different acronym, and it's a special kind of goal. It's one that sets out a challenging goal for us that's kind of that longer-term goal. You know, and in that way, it kind of serves as guardrails down the road as we're traveling toward our vision of success. You know, it's very easy to veer off, get off in the weeds, off in the ditch. And having these guardrails, having something to go back to check against from time to time, just make sure that we're on the right course. You know, if you're sailing or flying or something like that, just a 1 degree deviation today is not that big a deal. But 10 days, 2 months from now, it could put you thousands of miles off course. So using this Big Hairy Audacious Goal as our center point, as our big destination that we can see ahead, helps keep us on track. It's not unlike, you know, if you're taking a walk through the woods and you can see a bridge over there that you want to cross. It doesn't matter if you veer a little bit this way or veer a little bit that way. As long as you keep your eye on that goal, then you know that you're going to get there at some time. So how do you come up with a Big Hairy Audacious Goal? Well, it needs to be driven by your vision. And I've used this example all week this week, that my vision is to make work optional and location irrelevant. So one way that I can make work optional would be to hit the lotto, right? If I do that, work is definitely optional at that point. I also know, though, aside from that option, I know how much I need to make over time to achieve the kind of the financial and the freedom goals that I want to achieve. So I can set that number out there. Let's say, that number's 200 million, whatever the number is for you, right? That's my Big Hairy Audacious Goal. And I'm going to go from, let's say, you made a couple of $100 last month, you're going to make $10 million total between now and retirement, now and the time work becomes optional. That seems like such a huge goal right now, right? But it needs to be big so that you can see it, right? Just going back to the bridge example, as you're walking across the woods, you're going, across a field, across the plains, you need something big so that it's visible, so you can know that you're on the right course so that you are traveling in the right direction, right? So it needs to be challenging. You need to look at it and think, man, I'm not really sure how I'm going to get there, but that's still my goal, right, is to achieve that. Now, if 10,000 to 10 million is too big of a jump for you, then knock it down a little bit, 10,000 to a million, right? There's nothing wrong with setting a goal that is a long-term goal that's going to take you time to get there if that's really where you want to go, right? You know, for most people, $1 million is not a lot when it comes to living out your golden years, your retirement, right? And that certainly doesn't go as far as it used to, does it? So set that number, set that goal, whatever it might be. Maybe yours doesn't have anything to do with money. Maybe yours is, I want my own jet. I want 100 stores. Whatever that goal is for you, set that goal because that's moving you toward your vision, and then use that to guide the decisions that you make. Is project A more important than project B? Well, I don't know. Does it move you toward that big, hairy, audacious goal? All right? That's the special purpose that the B-HAG plays. They also need to be, mind you, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. All right? You can't violate those rules just because it's your B-HAG. Make sure that they have those SMART characteristics also. All right? I'd love to hear from you if you have questions or comments about this week's topic. If you've used a framework like this, either successfully or you ran into some trouble with it, I'd love to hear your questions, your feedback on those frameworks also, and see if there's anything that the rest of the 7 Minutes community can benefit from listening to your experiences also. As always, you can join us on our Facebook community. You can get there, 7minutesinthemorning.com/Facebook. Takes you right to that page. All right? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about projects and how you derive your projects from your goals and your B-HAG so that you maintain, remember, we're working toward that goal of alignment. So derive those projects from your goals. For a lot of people, this is the second hardest part. It's getting down to the tasks is the hardest part. But be sure and join us tomorrow when we talk about projects, how you get your projects from your goals. Until then, my name is Tom Rigsby, and I'm your business coach.